Hey guys, this is Josie Vigil with Ultimate Realty, and today I have a guest speaker, Luisa, to help educate us on her services she provides.
Well, first and foremost, thank you for the invitation. I think that a lot of times people get the wrong information and they make big mistakes that cause them a lot more problems in the long term. So I'm glad that we're going to talk about some important things. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Luisa Deason, and I actually own Deason's Consulting Services. So we offer credit restoration through an affiliation with a nonprofit organization. So we actually have licensed credit attorneys, and we have actual licensed credit restoration specialists, which are experts in any and all dispute processes for people that have negative, derogatory, or incorrect or inaccurate items on all three of their credit reports. So credit restoration is a little bit different than repair.
What is the difference between credit repair and credit restoration?
So let me tell you, a lot of times people will call us and they'll say, I've been dealing with a repair company or maybe two or three, and they haven't had the driven results that they promised. Well, with credit restoration, it actually requires a special certification and special licenses. So we actually have attorneys that are experts in the things that involve all the negative and derogatory items on your credit reports. Things like bankruptcies that have been discharged, foreclosures, evictions, judgments after they've been settled and the debt has been settled, and then it's been 2 years from the settlement of the debt. Any kind of child support issues, student loans, collections, charge-offs, late payments, repos, all of those big, ugly things that can appear on someone's credit. And restoration is legally a more aggressive process. So what happens with restoration is we have the legal authority to be able to dispute all of those negative items off of all three credit bureaus at the same time without a contract. We're not limited to what most repair companies are allowed to do, which is one or two items at a time, once a month, once per credit bureau. Well, if you come to me with 20 or more items to dispute, you're going to get a little bit frustrated. And after 6 months or a year, you're going to say, what's happening? Nothing is changing. Mm-hmm. And so we're kind of considered the pit bull in the industry in that we have an affiliation with a nonprofit, and we come in and our experts do all the work in the disputing. The other thing that really changes the dynamic of what we do and offer our clients is we educate you on why we do things a certain way. And of course, the legislation and all kinds of tips. We offer you a wealth of information as a customer. It's almost like $1 million library that we offer you so that we are educating you during the process. We believe knowledge is power. And if you have the power to make your own decisions, then chances are is you're going to get the right information up front, and you won't be able to, if you happen to get in trouble again, you'd know how to deal with it.
Well, that's amazing, because I do have some previous clients who said, well, I'm working with this credit repair lady and I've already paid her about $2,000 and my score still hasn't went up. She doesn't answer my phone calls. So there's no communication. It's kind of like they just take their money. So when I'm trying to refer someone like you, they're kind of already hesitant, like, I've already given enough money, I don't know. So this is wonderful. This is going to be able to help them to make that right decision of who to go with. How much does this cost?
You know, we give the client an exclusive and encrypted client portal where they can also see their own reports, see their own progress, and we attach about 12 different financial services to it. Amongst them are, we're going to protect their identity, we're going to protect their credit, we're going to help them build positive credit. We have programs that allow them to budget and then pay debt down without closing any trade lines down. So the whole package itself, if I sold it completely at the regular price without it being a nonprofit providing those services, we're probably looking at $5,000. The price to the customer initially is only $89 a month. Now, there is, when they first start out, a $99 activation fee to trigger that access for them. The clients can then have the corporate office pull their credit, identify everything. So we do everything. All we ask the client to do is to mail their own letters and then mail back the responses from the credit bureaus back to the corporate entity. But we're amazing.
Okay, so $89, you did say the full price of maybe of how long it would take, but $89 a month, that's all you require.
$89 a month. And I think the projection, and back to your original question about how long it takes, I think it depends on what they have on their reports, how long it's been there, and of course, whether or not they've met the statute of limitations of 4 years plus. My concern is when somebody calls me and says, I need something in 30 or 60 days, or they say, somebody promised me, sometimes I'll get shoppers. And I don't compete. You know, nobody offers what we do. So I'm very confident in the products and the way that we teach our consumer. So I tell them, if you really do want to go out and do some research, go ahead. But I'll tell you right now that you're not going to find another company that's going to provide the amount of services for $89 without a contract. The other thing is, definitely, you know, I have clients that have seen significant results in 4 months, but yet I have clients that are still with me almost 2 years later because they had 50 or 60 plus items that we're disputing. Every case is individual.
So it's not a one size fits all.
No, it will never be a one size fit all. Just like nobody has the same fingerprint, nobody's going to have the same kind of things reported on their credit reports. It depends on the company, how they report it, who they report it to.
Okay. And so what about the contracts? Do you have any contracts, or is this?
No contracts. We believe in earning your business every month.
Perfect.
All right, guys, thanks for watching my video. Stop wasting your time on those credit repair people and hit up my girl, Louisa. Thank you, Louisa, for joining. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below.